Welcome to a Beefy Craft tutorial, and this is Beef. We're playing on the Realism Craft add-on, and today we're going to be building a mob switch. I know you can build a mob switch using oozing potions and making slimes and putting them in boats and stuff, but I like to use chickens because that's a lot of fun, because I like to build them way up here high on the Nether, and then I release them, and they just rain down chickens everywhere, and that's kind of fun. We should do that. Yeah, this place is a nightmare. Look at this. Alright, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and place a block here. And then we're going to put a dropper facing up right next to it. We're going to put some hoppers leading into it in a square shape. We're going to put a dispenser on top leading back into the hoppers. And we're going to cover this with glass. So the idea here is that as the chickens get older, they lay eggs, and then we use the dropper and dispenser to spit the eggs back out at them with a chance of creating another chicken. So I think it's something like 200 peaceful mobs, and once you do that, you reach the mob cap and nothing else can spawn. So we'll place a dropper leading into a dispenser, and we'll put a couple chests on top of it. I'm going to go ahead and fill it with eggs. The more eggs you put in here, the faster it's going to build up a population, and the faster the switch is going to start working. So now I need to build the redstone clock to run this thing. I'm going to start by placing a block under the solid block we originally placed. We'll place a block next to it and a piece of redstone dust on top of it. Then we place a block on top of that, jump up and place a block in the place where we're standing, place a torch and a repeater, and place a block on top of the redstone torch, and this should start going. We'll see the chickens start to come out. We'll fill it with eggs to get this going. We're probably going to want to put a lot more eggs. The more eggs you put, the faster this is going to produce. We'll get some more storage on this and really just hit the gas and see how fast we can get this going. I'm going in creative to fill this up with eggs, but you can bring shulker boxes filled with eggs, or even just bring just a stack or two. Again, the more you have, the faster it'll be, but you can really start with any amount you want. Now let's just go down for a second and just see how much these guys want to play still. Yeah, see, like, they don't like me at all. This is about what you'd expect. Look at this guy. This looks so cool. Yeah, I don't have a shield. This is not a good idea. Okay, let's just go back up for now. But those wither skeletons look really cool. I like that. And look at those blazes. This is pretty awesome. So let's take a look and see if this thing's working. This has been running for, I don't know, 20 minutes. It's already starting to slow down. So I'm just going to go down there, and the plan is just to run far away and then come back. And that should be enough for them to despawn, and then they can't respawn because there's too many mobs in the area. So let's just take a little run. Yeah, let's go a little bit further. Although I think in Realism Craft, the spawn distance is a lot further, making it a point not to read up on it so that I can be kind of surprised as I go. And what I'm seeing here is they're not despawning. I'm going to have to do a real proper test to make sure that's the case. So I went like 200 blocks away and they didn't despawn, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it in peaceful, and then I'll go ahead and put it back on hard. And you'll see that they're not going to spawn in the area, and that's going to have to be good enough. So let's just go to the switch. We'll go ahead and put it back on survival, and then I'll go down exploring and see if we can find any mobs down there. Let's see what we have. Let's see if I can do this like a goat. Let's go. Oh, that was perfect. Alright, let's see if there's anything this way. Not seeing anything immediately. Let's go inside of here a little bit. Also, do you guys see any lag? Sometimes you get a lot of lag if you leave this going. Let me go ahead and turn it off so it doesn't keep going. and then we'll go take a look. Alright, that's not what I want. Switch. There it is. Alright, so let's see what we have in here. I'll eat an apple just in case. Oh, I can't even eat the apple. That's how you know it's working. Yeah, that's another thing. If you leave it too long, then you can't do things like eat. I mean, you can, but you have to sit there and it'll try like 2 or 3 times and then eventually it'll eat. But I've seen it where you can't eat at all, in which case you just have to blow the whole project, which is what we're about to do now. So I'm going to build a little redstone timer really quick. And then what we'll do is we'll use this to go off while we're down at the bottom so we can watch it go off. I don't want to trigger it manually. But there's a good chance this is all for naught because it may be that redstone is already kind of, I wouldn't say disabled, it's just a lot slower. I let this go a lot longer than I needed to. What you can do is you can kill some of them off until you see them start to spawn again and then just build it up just a little bit. It's not like a perfect science. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some blocks on one side, and then it takes a while for them to go from one hopper to the next. During that time the light's going to be off, and we'll just wait here. So it's lagging a little bit and it seems that the items are moving from one hopper to the next kind of slow. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to help it along a little bit here. Let's just go in and see what we have. We could just take some of these out. Yeah, look how slow that's going. It's a little bit slower than it should. Just take everything out and just get it to fire off like it normally would, and then we'll just watch the chickens rain. Alright, just take these out. Take these out, and any second now that should go. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was more than what I expected. Like, where the heck did they go? Did they die? Oh, okay. There's some more still flying out there. Oh, there they are. Oh, that's neat. That's cool. That's a lot of chickens. Yeah, I would recommend you guys do this. I think it's fun. I was playing a realm with my brother and I just had the nether just filled with chickens. It was quite upsetting to him and quite funny to me. He was like, dude, what's up with all the chickens? And I'm like, why not? Chickens in the nether everywhere is awesome. You should always do this. And I think just for fun, we should build a much bigger one far away and just let it rain. Let's do, I don't know, let's do a 5x5. And it's got 5 dispensers and it's completely full. And I've got a switch at the bottom so we can turn it on and just watch it go. I'm fully expecting this to take like 20 seconds to trigger. Let's see how long it takes. If we watch carefully here, we should be able to see the lights turning on and off each redstone torch as it goes up. And it's right about to open, and let's see. All right, there we go. Ooh, some of them are dying. Some of them are not making it. Let's do it at double speed. Okay, that's too slow. Let's do it at quadruple speed. All right, that's a little bit better. So you can imagine if you're playing on a realm or something with some buddies, and let's say you accidentally triggered something, and then it just filled up with chickens. I mean, this is pretty funny. Well, if you enjoyed the content today, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one.